I know I did not announce that I'm coming live, but I just received the news now, something that all of you need to hear. Something I'm not going to take your 20 minutes, but I just received the news of something I want all of you to hear. It's very important. So share it quickly. Let's get to 1,000, then we talk from there. It's very, very painful what has just happened now, It's unbelievable. I feel like crying. It's just that I don't know how to cry, I don't know. I never cried before. But it's so painful. It's it's so painful. Very painful. When you take advantage of innocent people, to me, it doesn't go well. It pains me, it really pains me. And as you are looking at me now, my heart is in pain. My heart is in pain. And anybody that is wise, when you hear this, I think yes, you are going to cry as well, because this is too much. I just received the news now that today in the morning we read a news from News Diggers. And I think Mwebantu, Watchdog, Koswe, Landscape, most of the online media in Zambia, they published the news. They took the news. They published that JJ, that guy, Emmanuel J, who happens to be the I think the provincial leader of PF somewhere in the other thing, that guy handed himself over to the police today. And, we are all waiting to hear what is going to happen. And only to hear that he handed himself over to the police, he was charged and given bond. I say this. I always say this. Edgar Lungu does not know how to be corrupt. He doesn't know. He need to be taught how to be corrupt. And PF don't know how to be corrupt. Those guys are DAO. Everybody in PF, they are DAO. They don't know how to be corrupt. They don't know how to take advantage of people. They are learning. You can't take advantage of people and show them that you are taking advantage of them. It means you are calling them stupid, like Edgar Lungu is doing. How can you arrest JJ today and release him today? What kind of rubbish is that? Who does that? JJ, according to news that came from Zambia, organized a robbery, an aggravated robbery at Lusaka Central Police. Not anywhere else. Lusaka Central Police. JJ, you organized robbery there. And even, in fact, in that robbery, one of the armed robbers was shot by the police. One of the armed robbers was shot by the police. It's there on paper. Go to News Diggers and read it for yourself. And according to law in Zambia, An aggravated robbery is a non-bailable offense. You don't bail people. You don't bail people. You don't bail people for committing an aggravated robbery. It's a non-bailable offense according to the law of Zambia, unless it has been changed. I am somebody that understands law. I understand the law of Africa, the law of the world, the law of United Nations, the law of every country. I lived in Zambia. I understand the law of Zambia. An aggravated robbery is a non-bailable offense. How come JJ has been released today? Because he's a PF cadre. Why is Edgar Lungu playing with the people of Zambia? I said it the other time. I said, look, Edgar Lungu has destroyed everything in Zambia. The police is completely destroyed. The police in Zambia is rotten. It's rotten like rotten tomato. Few weeks ago, Chela Tukuka was arrested. Not even for a crime. Not for a crime. The crime Chela Tukuka committed was a useless crime. A crime of character defamation. That's rubbish. That is nothing to write home about. It's a character defamation. It's a case between a person and the person. It's not a case between state and the person. It's a character defamation. And that young boy was arrested, put in a cell, and that guy spent days and days in cell. It took us talking. It took different non-government organization. It took Linda Kasonde talking before Chela was released. What offense did he commit? A very useless offense. He called somebody prostitute. He accused somebody of being corrupt. That's rubbish. In a developed country, those things, you don't even go to court for it. It's part of freedom of speech. But in a kangaroo country like Zambia, the way Edgar Lungu has turned it, that young man spent more than 7 good years, 7 good days in cell. More than 7 good days in cell. That young man, he spent more than 7 good days in cell for doing nothing. But this guy went to police station, not even in somebody's house. Not even anywhere else. He went and committed a robbery, an aggravated robbery at Central Police. And today, he has been released. He didn't even spend more than 3 hours at the police station. He has been released. What kind of police is there in Zambia now? What kind of leadership is there in Zambia? Everything is rotten. Edgar Lungu is taking the people of Zambia for a ride. Edgar Lungu thinks that people of Zambia are fools. A car that goes and commits a crime in the police station, he was supposed to be shot and killed there. It was not, if it was in any other country, even a corrupt country like that, he was going to be killed immediately. If he was here in South Africa, he was going to be killed. But PF carried him and hid him. And today, they thought everybody is sleeping. They thought no one will talk. They thought people are forgotten. Then they tell him, just go and hand over yourself to the police and they will give you bond. Instantly, a bond was given to somebody that committed an aggravated robbery. Zambian people, what is wrong with you? Why are you sleeping? When are you going to wake up and discover that Edgar Lungu has destroyed your country completely? Who are you going to trust? How are you going to trust the police? Before you go to and get justice from the police or from the court in Zambia, you must belong to PF. Apart from that, nothing is going to happen. And you are watching. You are watching. Can't you see that Edgar Lungu is a demon? They are the people that call me a Satanist. They are the people that call me all sorts of names. Can you see a nice country that Edgar Lungu took over from Sata has been reduced to a joke? Look at that boy has been released today. He has been given bond today. Tell me, those police officers that were harassing him and fighting with him, tell me how are they going to behave when they see him tomorrow? They will see him like God. They will see him like God. You know, the cadres have so much power in Zambia under the leadership of Edgar Lungu, because Edgar Lungu is a corrupt human being. Edgar Lungu, it doesn't care. It doesn't care. Now they have gone to buy a lot of police car, riot car, and so on and so forth, thinking that next year, when they announce that election is going to be delayed, people will protest. Or when the election is going on, people will protest. It's not going to happen. You are going next year. You have destroyed Zambia. Zambia does not have reputation anywhere on earth. That is why you continue increasing. You have continued increasing the number of COVID cases, and the United Nations is not even looking at you because they know that you are lying. You are faking. Donors are not even looking at you. You are just increasing. You are just, every day you use 400 cases. You think donors will come and donate. They know that once it's donated, Edgar Lungu and his friends will eat the money. That's why they don't care. Even if you announce that the whole Zambia has caught coronavirus, who is looking at you? If this thing was happening in South Africa here, donors would have started donating. But they know that PF is a corrupt leadership. The worst leadership in Africa. Leadership of fools. Leadership of idiots. Leadership that don't have respect. You are crooks, but you don't even know how to crook. Today, you have released JJ. A boy that came into police station, committed aggravated murder, aggravated robbery. According to the papers, today you said it's not robbery. You have given it another thing, and you have released him. And you think that Zambian people are sleeping. You think that Zambian people are not wise. Edgar Lungu, you think that Zambia is your kitchen. You think that Zambia is your bathroom where you can use and do anything you want. You are going to be shocked. Next year, believe me, all this crime that you are committing, releasing a criminal, JJ, releasing him and giving him bond within a twinkle of an eye. You didn't even allow him to sleep in a police cell. A person that ran away for months. A person that ran away for months. And he came today, surrendered himself. You gave him a bond. Why didn't you give Chela bond the first day? You have destroyed everything in Zambia. People do not have trust in the court in Zambia. As I'm talking today, people are saying, anywhere that thing is posted, on Mwebantu, Watchdog, Causeway, Landscape, Diggers, anywhere it's posted, people are saying, that one is not going to, the case is not going anywhere. The same way people know that the case of Chilufya is not going anywhere. Edgar Lungu is shading corrupt people. Edgar Lungu is embracing corrupt people. Edgar Lungu has destroyed the police of Zambia. Edgar Lungu has destroyed the court of Zambia. Police officers are afraid to perform their duty because of cadres under the leadership of Edgar Lungu. What kind of a stupid president is he? The worst president in the world. A president that is destroying the law that's supposed to govern the nation. They said JJ committed aggravated robbery. According to the law of Zambia, you are a lawyer, Edgar Lungu, you are a lawyer. That's why I say you are a charge and bail lawyer. You don't know nothing. That's why you are afraid of coming to International Criminal Court. Come here and learn how law is being practiced. You are a lawyer, and under Zambia, aggravated robber is not bailable. JJ was supposed to be in prison by now. You have released him to start gallivanting up and down, and the people's life are going to be in danger. Why? Edgar Lungu, why? I feel pity for you. People of Zambia, I also feel pity for you. Edgar Lungu has taken your kind-heartedness. Edgar Lungu has taken your goodness. Edgar Lungu has taken the peace that he inherited in Zambia for granted. That's why anyhow he wants, that's how he behaves. Look at Ekada. JJ came. It's there on paper. Go to Diggers and see it. He came there, robbed police officers, beat police officers. Today, he didn't even spend 30 minutes. He has been given bond. He has been set free. He has been set free. Chela didn't commit any crime. What crime did Chela commit? Chela only spoke. Chela defamed some individuals. What is defamation? Is defamation also a case? But because of that little defamation, Chela spent more than a week in prison. He didn't have a gun. He didn't have a machete. He didn't beat up anybody. Is he not a Zambian? Why are PF and PF cadres only receiving justice in Zambia and other poor people are being treated like they are foreigners in their own land? They are being treated like foreigners in their own land. What is the name of that one? Mr. Mwaliteta. Mr. Mwaliteta, the UPND guy. I was with him in Zambian prison few years ago. I was with him in Zambian prison. What crime did he commit? You said he committed aggravated robbery. Was he given bond? No. Was he given a bail? No. That guy stayed there for almost a year in prison for committing no crime. Today, a criminal has been given a bond. He has been set free. Go! Because he's a PF cadre. Edgar Lungu, all the monsters that you are training today, they will eat you tomorrow. I swear upon Godfather. I don't joke. I don't make mistake. When I tell you something, when I say something, take it from me. I don't joke. When I tell you that you are going, I say you are going. I said it, you are going. That is what is happening today. In Copperbelt, you were booed. You were booed like a vulture. You went back to Lusaka running. That's why you have come now. You want to start campaigning on Facebook. The same social media that you were teasing people to say, why are you campaigning on Facebook? Why are you making noise on Facebook? You are now every day on Facebook, typing and posting rubbish, because you can see that even on the ground, you have lost the election. Everywhere you go, you are being booed. I told you that you are going to lose this election next year, and you thought I was joking. All these people that you are creating, you see somebody like JJ, JJ, you see all these people, all these cadres, that they are moving up and down with guns. You have empowered them to be criminals. They are going to come and eat you next year when you leave power. Even the police vehicle that you have spent, people, there is no medicine in the hospital. A country that has over 18 million people, the Ministry of Health comes and says, we have done 1,000 tests a day. How do you do 1,000 tests a day? A country that you claim that COVID is rising, and you are proud enough to say we have done 1,000 tests a day. If that be the case, you were supposed to be testing people more than 10,000, more than 5,000 a day. But you don't have the testing kit. In the hospital, there is nothing. Workers are working, they are not being paid. Police, they are working, they don't, even after you intimidate them, you abuse them, you make cadres, you give so much powers to cadres to mistreat innocent citizens of Zambia. You give so much powers to cadres to mistreat innocent citizens. You still don't pay them. Army are not being paid proper salary. All of them are hungry. All those things, Edgar Lungu, you have a lot of things to do with money in Zambia. Zambia is a peaceful country. They are not fighters. They don't fight. They fight using they fight using their NRC and their voters card on the day of election. They did this to Rupia Banda. They did this to Kenneth Kaunda. They are going to do it to you. There is no need for chartering those armored cars to scare innocent citizens. You are supposed to use those things and invest in proper things. Pay people good salary. Pay workers good salary. But all of a sudden, you have bought, you are afraid. You think that the way things are going, we know we are not winning. We are going to suspend the election. If people make noise, we are going to use it against them. We are watching you. We are going to use force on you. I swear upon Godfather. You are living, whether you like it or not. Even if you want to buy helicopter, even if you want to go to Israel and buy the biggest fighter jet, put it in Zambia. Next year, you will leave them. All those things will be sold and better the life of people of Zambia. You are the most stupid president on earth. The most wicked president on earth. A president that I've never seen in my life. Everything is destroyed. Who want to go to court? Because they know if they go to court, they don't have money. They will go to jail. Even people, there are a lot of people that are sending me complaint of what PF cadres are doing to them. But they are afraid to go to report them to police because they know that instead of police arresting the cadre, police will arrest them. This is what you have reduced Zambia to. I feel sorry for you. I'm telling you, I feel sorry for you. You have released JJ. You have released him. And you think that nobody will talk. You think that Siawan is quiet. Siawan was live on Sunday, so he's not going to talk today. You have released him. We have seen it. We have seen it. Chela is a Zambian citizen. He was arrested with no gun. That young boy had no gun. He don't even have money. He don't have anything. It's just somebody that is speaking on Facebook and expressing himself. He was arrested and treated like an animal in his own country. He was arrested. Chela was arrested and treated like a foreigner in his own country. Chela was arrested and treated like a fool in his own country for committing no serious crime. Apart from defamation, but somebody that committed an aggravated robbery came to the police station. First, he committed the crime and ran away. I can assure you that he was hidden by PF. After every meeting went, now you sent him, go to police station. Go there, and when you go there, they will give you bond. That is how it has happened. Tell me, how are cadres going to respect the police? Huh? Tell me, how are cadres going to respect the police? Edgar Lung. How are cadres going to respect the police? How are cadres going to respect the police? In fact, how are innocent citizens going to feel when they are being intimidated by cadres? A country that was left for you by Sata, a well-respected country, a country that was coming up to be the greatest country on earth. Edgar Lungu, you have taken it, you have turned Zambia to a joke. Zambia judiciary, joke. Zambia police, joke. Everything in Zambia, joke. Zambia economy, the worst. That is the joke of all the jokers. A country that rebased their money, not even 7 years, not even 8 years. The 0 they remove from their money, the 0 is being added today. One kwacha, $1 is equals to almost 19 kwacha today. You have destroyed it. You have economy, you have destroyed it. And you say, I'm giving youth empowerment. All the youth must come and get money for business. Business for what? How are they going to do business when there is no business environment? Are you mad? Are you also intelligent? Where are your advisors? No, we are now giving you money to do business. You give somebody money to do business. There is no business environment. For example, you give somebody $10,000 and say, do business. They are going to use that money to buy something from South Africa. Kwacha does not have value. Even before the money arrives in Zambia, your ZRA, your government will tax it. The youth will continue roaming on the street. And tomorrow you say, but I empowered you and you didn't do anything. How are you going to empower people when the economy is already destroyed? How do you do business? Ask those people in Zambia that do business, those people in Zambia that do business, those people in Zambia that are doing international business. Ask them what they are feeling today. They are crying. Those of them that come to South Africa to buy things, they can't come because Kwacha is dead completely. And they are saying you are empowering them. How are you empowering the youths? How are you empowering them when the economy is bad? What do you want them to do? That's why you don't have vision. You depend on Siawan to talk before you act. You depend on other people to talk before you act. You have surrounded yourself with visionless people like you. All you know is to drink, is to laugh, wear your expensive suit, and sit down and talk rubbish, and sit down and do nothing. Country is going down and down and down and down every day, and you don't care. You have destroyed the economy. Why not you respect the police? You have destroyed the economy. Why don't you respect the law of Zambia? The law of Zambia stipulates that if you are caught in an aggravated robbery, you are not going to get any bail. How come JJ has been given a bail today? You change the count. You automatically change it. It's no longer robbery. It's now a different thing. You have made Zambia a laughing stock among other nations all over the world. You have destroyed Zambia completely. What is going on, Edgar? My heart is at pain for the people of Zambia. I feel pain every day when I wake up. There is a news coming from Zambia. I read it, I feel like crying. How did Zambia end up landing in the hands of idiots who do not have any brain on how to rule a nation? How did Lusaka, a province that is full of intellectuals, a province that has the highest number of lawyers, highest number of accountants, a province that has the best educated children, a province that has the greatest university, a province that has UNZA, a university that have produced president, a highly respected city. How did a city like this end up being ruled by Bowman Lusambo? A man who do not even understand leadership, a man who do not even know, who do not even understand how to say come and go, is the one that is ruling Lusaka. And Edgar Lungu, you as a president, you know nothing. You are ruling intellectuals. I feel sorry for the people of Zambia, but be very, very patient. Next year, all this rubbish, they are going to end. All this nonsense are going to end. In a normal country, how can a fool like Bowman Lusambo be ruling a whole Lusaka, the heart of the economy, the heart of the country? If I feel sorry, I feel sorry for the people of Zambia. I feel pain. I'm looking at all those police family, those police officers that JJ beat. All those police officers that were beaten by JJ at the police station. I'm thinking, what are they feeling now? They are afraid, they can't even come out, they are afraid, they can't, they don't even know what to do because JJ is out. He will be rolling around the street, carrying gun up and down. And people of Zambia are helpless. But next year, your liberation will come. That's why I'm saying, make sure that you have registered and get your NRC. Register and get your NRC. Register and get your voter's card. Next year, Edgar Lungu will pay for all the crimes that he has committed in Zambia. Edgar Lungu is a dao. He doesn't even know how to commit crime. He doesn't know how to be corrupt. He does it openly like this. At least Rupia Banda was wise. You won't even know that he was corrupt. Other presidents, they were wise. You won't even know that they were corrupt. Edgar Lungu is doing it openly, telling Zambian people, what will you do about it? Very soon, we are waiting for Tilufia Chitalu to be acquitted. We are waiting for JJ to be acquitted. And there are people in prison that did not commit any crime. Mwali Teta was in prison with me in that Kamala prison. I don't know the name. That guy was there. I remember one of my boy that was bringing substance from me from outside the country was arrested. William, he was arrested and he was put in that prison. When I went there to see him in the prison, I saw Mwali Teta. Mwali Teta spent months there for committing no crime. Because what? They say it's no, it's the crime is unbailable because it's aggravated robber. How come JJ has been bailed? Because he's a PF. Edgar Lungu, you cry. Next year, those people who are telling you you are still popular, you can see with your own eye. Your OP, they have told you that you are not popular. They have told you that you are not going anywhere. They have already warned you. They have already given you the statistics. That's why you are importing things you want to intimidate the citizen. You cannot do it. The president of Malawi was almighty. The president of Mali was almighty. Where is he today? All those tipper truck, all those armored car that he bought, did they defend him? He's in prison. He has resigned today. Mutarika, your friend here in Malawi, he was so mighty. His cadres were so powerful that they could beat people and treat people like rubbish. Where is he today? Where are his cadres today? Mugabe, where is he? Where are his cadres? Listen, let me tell you something you don't know. When you have been given an opportunity to rule, don't think that people are fools. Don't think that people of Zambia are blind. Don't think that people of Zambia are fools. People of Zambia are wise. I lived in Zambia for more than 7 good years. I've lived in many countries. I have finished 2 passports since I was born. I have traveled the whole country. I have never seen people that are wise than Zambian people. You will learn something. They will teach you a lesson next year. Continue gallivanting. Continue taking them like fools. Continue taking them like idiots. Continue ruling them like they are your like you are their monitor, like they are in a primary school and you are their headmaster. They will teach you a lesson next year. Today you have released JJ. Next year, both you and JJ are going to eat from the prison. I swear, if HH doesn't do it, if HH become a president and they don't put you in prison, I've watched him, I've heard him talk. That is a politician. They can talk what they want. But if HH don't put Edgar Lungu in prison and his ministers in prison, believe me, HH, from the day you will take off, we are going to attack you. We are going to teach you a lesson. Edgar Lungu has taken the people of Zambia like fools. He has made, not even taken, Edgar Lungu has made the people of Zambia fools. He has messed up the people of Zambia. Edgar Lungu has made the firewood on top of the head of Zambians. Cook rice on top of the head of Zambia. And eat the rice on top of the head of Zambians. That's, as he is now, he thinks that he's almighty. He thinks that he's untouchable. Ask Rupia Banda will tell you. Believe me, ask Rupia Banda. Papa Kenneth Kaunda is alive. Go and ask him. They will tell you that people around you will tell you everything is okay until that day. Where are you already? The last thing you would do is to postpone the election. If election was taking place, local government election was taking place with COVID. America is having the highest number of COVID, but they are having election. What will stop Zambia from having election next year? Don't even try to postpone it. We are going to, don't. You see, if you want peace, allow election to go through. Even if you call the president of Zambia, you call the president of Nigeria, all the ambassadors of Nigeria to talk to me, you will not have peace. It can happen. Election must go ahead next year according to the constitution, because now election is going on. There is local government election. A parliamentary election has been set. There is COVID. Next year, if you can make a mistake and say we are postponing the election because of COVID, you will see fire. I'm telling you gospel truth. Your eye will see your ears. I'm telling you, without mirror, your eye will see your ears. You must allow it to go, because people are tired. You know, people are tired. People are crying. Edgar Lungu, under your leadership, the mine destroyed family houses in Copperbelt, and you don't have money to build houses for those innocent people, those innocent citizens of Zambia. But you have money to go and buy armored car for the police. Is Zambia going for war? What is it for? Since I was born, I've never seen a serious protest in Zambia. What are you afraid of? What are you jittering for? What are you shaking for? I thought you say you are popular. I'm a popular person. You walk, I'm a popular. They are deceiving you. Anywhere you go, people come to see you because you are the president. You say, I am popular. People want to come and see the president. Some others want to come and say, who is this fool that have destroyed our country like this? They don't come there because of you. I am popular. Next year, you will see for yourself. All those things you bought, you should have built houses for those people that they destroyed their houses in Copper Belt. Instead of buying those things they don't need it. Zambia police don't need those things. In fact, you should have used that money to increase the salary of Zambian police. You can see, look at an average Zambian police and see that the trouser does not fit them because they don't eat properly. Many of them are having loan. Majority of them are having loan. Even before they get the salary, even before the salary comes into their account, loan has taken it. Those guys, they sleep without food. They wake up to come and work for you, and you have released your cadres to treat them like idiots. It's like PF cadres are the only Zambians. The rest are not Zambians. Only PF cadres are Zambians. The rest are not Zambians. Edgar Lungu, listen. Let me tell you something. As I close this broadcast, let me drum something into your ears as I close this broadcast, because I didn't announce this broadcast. Let me drum something into your ears. Life is a seed. Any seed you are sowing, that is the seed that you are going to reap. Today, you have destroyed the police completely and made the police powerless over cadres. Police fear cadres to a point where JJ goes and commit an aggravated robbery at the police station and go back to that police station. You know, when I was in Zambia under the leadership of Rupia Banda or the leadership of Michael Sata, police were, you know, when you see a police officer, you shake. When you see a police officer, you freeze. You know, when you see a police officer, you ask yourself, what have I done? Today, you have ready. Now, it's the police that fears the people instead of people fearing the police. The police now is afraid of cadres instead of cadres afraid of police. If somebody can have the gut to go to a police station, Central Police, to go and set up a robbery at Central Police, if an ordinary human being can have the gut and the audacity to go and set up a robbery at a police station, and knowing that police, they are there, guns are there, and everything are there, tell me what that person cannot be able to do. Wake up, Edgar Lungu, even you wake up. The criminals that have grown up from PF claiming to be cadres, they will eat you one day. Take my parable as I close this broadcast. When you buy a lion, make sure that you are going to feed that lion forever and ever. Make sure that that lion is being fed every day until you die. Because the day you stop feeding that lion is going to eat you. All this JJ, all these PF cadres that are beating people up and down, beating police up and down, intimidating police up and down, make sure that you are going to be a president forever and ever. The day you will stop feeding them, they will eat you. That is all I have to say. Zambian people, I love you from the bottom of my heart. Those of you that say, Siawan, you know, why do you talk about Zambia? Zambia is my country. Zambia is Africa. The same way I speak about Zambia is the same way you can speak about Nigeria. It's the same way you can speak about America. We are in a free world. What is important is that don't lie. Always say the truth. Because you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. I want to say that I love you. Make sure that you share this video so that PF people will know that we are aware of what they are doing. They will know that They have released JJ, and we are aware. And very, very soon, law will catch up with Edgar Lungu. I love you.